Hi. What we'll be talking about today is lead conversion for ICs and semiconductors. Component conversion is a physical process to convert the lead status of semiconductors. This process uses widely accepted practices to replace solder on components, but adds some key steps to ensure RoHS compliance when converting to lead-free. Since the solder found on the termination finish of most semiconductors is the only area of concern regarding RoHS compliance, this method can be used to successfully convert a component from containing lead and failing RoHS to being lead-free and RoHS compliant. While this process can be used as a viable solution to supply chain issues, there are some important factors to consider in order to optimize the process for RoHS compliant conversion, reliability, and other component integrity issues. The practice of preconditioning components for tin whisker mitigation has been around since the 1950s. Military aerospace and others who need exceptionally high reliability rates in components have used preconditioning when necessary in order to achieve their application requirements. It is our position that this same preconditioning process, with some vitally important adjustments, can also be used to successfully re-tin components to a lead-free solder type and reduce the risk of tin whiskering at the same time. Lead conversion for RoHS compliance is being used by many in the industry to solve supply chain issues and leftover inventory problems. With this new process, the possibility to convert existing inventory to lead-free for use in RoHS regulated applications has become a viable option. OEMs can take advantage of this process to save dollars when sourcing parts and also to reuse inventory that was made obsolete by RoHS regulations. Let's take a look at a study by Technology Forecasters Incorporated to see who is already using conversion to lead-free to their advantage. Founded in 1987, TFI is a leading research and consulting firm specializing in global outsourcing for the electronics manufacturing industry and on profitable environmental compliance and leadership. Their service is used by companies like Microsoft, Jabil, Cisco, Altera, eCerta, and many more. According to TFI, over half of the electronic product companies plan to convert components for RoHS compliance. In the benchmarking study, Gauging Environmental Preparedness and Recommendations for Best Practices, approximately half of the electronic product companies surveyed are converting or plan to convert the PB status of some of their components. Also in the same study, though most OEMs converting components to lead-free have started with conversions of standard off-the-shelf components, many are also converting end-of-life inventory components and some high-end components. Converting parts from lead to lead-free can be performed on a wide variety of part types. However, it should be noted that it is more cost-effective in some scenarios than in others. Components that can typically be sourced for less than a few dollars each are sometimes cheaper to buy than to convert. These parts can still be candidates for conversion when end-of-life, allocation, or other supply chain problems affect sourcing, but generally can be sourced new for close to the same cost to convert. On the other end of the scale, many high-end components can be converted for significantly less than their cost new. This can save OEMs substantial dollars while also providing a means to use their existing inventory left over from pre-RoHS sourcing. Many OEMs have found conversion to be a great tool to solve budgeting and obsolete inventory issues.